guys, we're on our way to the Clearwater Card Show. Awesome card show in Florida, one of the largest ones every single month. The goal today is to trade up. Alright guys, so I told myself I was going to do a $10 challenge today. When you see raw vintage like this and find some PC cards that you want, sometimes you just have to spend some extra money. So I'm still going to do the $10 challenge at the show today, but I had to pick up some cards. And this is what I'm about to pick up. So you guys see I do a lot of boxing on the channel. Finally get the Jack Johnsons. I believe these are his rookie cards as well. They are the Meccas. We got a Jeffries right here. And then we got two Sullivans, their first heavyweight champion. And then also another Jeffries as a rookie card from the Ogdens. I love the Ogden sets. So right here, we're gonna do all these right here for $350. We got a deal.
Thank you.
So I could talk about the first heavyweight championship. I really want to talk about Jeffries and Jack Johnson, so and the connection between the two. So while Jeffries might not be a household name, he actually fought Jack Johnson in what was known of the fight of the century. So this was back in 1910, the same year that these Mecca cards were produced. It was supposed to be Jeffries versus Jack Johnson, and everyone wanted to see Jack Johnson lose because he was black. Now, this fight was in the middle of the Jim Crow era. America was really racist at this time, and everyone wanted Jeffries to come out of retirement and beat Johnson. So Jeffries did that. He ended up cutting down from 300 pounds to get in the ring and fight Johnson. Now, this fight was in Reno, Nevada, and during the summer it is 110 degrees there, and they expected it to be a 45 round fight, which is absolutely crazy if you look at boxing today. Well, Jack Johnson didn't need 45 rounds. He ended up beating Jeffries in only 15 rounds, and this had shockwaves across the country. In fact, there was race riots in over 25 different states. However, this cemented Jack Johnson's legacy as a fighter. Again, he already had his heavyweight championship, but he just won the fight of the century, one of the most important boxing icons of all time. And I'm really glad to add these cards to my collection. Looking at the pop reports right now on that, two different cards in the set. One of them has a pop of a 199, another one has a pop of 315. So two very low pop cards of a legacy fighter, his first ever cards from the 1910 Mecca. I'm glad to add them in my collection. I wanted to give a shout out to today's sponsor of the video, MySlabs.com. MySlabs is an awesome site if you wanted to buy slab cards, and if you are selling, you only pay a 1% commission fee. I think it's going to be the next big thing. Make sure to check out MySlabs.com.
What's up, guys? Here with our first deal of the day. We got Daniel and Patrick here. You see what we got going. If you're interested in my mantle here, the mantle BVG 5.5, and what happened was that I traded that in return, got an Isaiah Thomas and a Hank Aaron card, and threw a little bit of cash on it. It's a pretty nice little deal. It's super cool, guys. I'll definitely work with you guys. Thank you. Appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, my dad just made this bulk deal. What's your name?
John.
Also, John. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Subscriber of the channel. So my dad ended up doing this bulk deal today right here for about $35. So main cards right here. This one right here. We got a bunch of quarter cards. Here are some Dustin Mays and a few other players like that. And here we got a Vlad Chrome, Chris Sale jersey, some Pete Alonso's as well. So 35 for all this. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, guys, we're here with Brody Gray Collectibles. This is actually their first show tabling, so they're here at the Bay Area Card Show. Really cool. Just ended up giving me this shirt. Really appreciate it. Some sweet stuff in their case. I want to showcase two different cards you don't see every day. So take a look at this 53 Jackie. How nice this is. And talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the things that I really liked when Ryan came up to the table, and I recognized him right away, love his channel, love what he's doing, is that he's really into low pop, rare cards. He's thinking outside the box in terms of his collecting, especially with the box and stuff, which I think is awesome. And I think we align really well in thinking that low pop is the way to go. So this 53 Topps Jackie Robinson card here, it's card 1 in the set. And at a 6th grade, believe it or not, this is actually top 15%. of all graded cards out of all of them. This is a Pelé card as well. I think right now that Pelé cards are extremely undervalued, especially Pelé is in his 80s. You're talking about really the iconic soccer player in the history of the game. And when you think about the impact that he's made on the world, Pelé, one of the really cool stories about Pelé that people may not know, when he came to the United States to play for the New York Cosmos in the 1970s, this was in the mid-1970s, he was earning $1 million a year. I think the average baseball salary at the time was about $25,000, just to give you an idea of his impact. So any Pelé cards that you can get, late 50s, early mid-60s, definitely keep your eye out. I think there's great long-term value for holds on that. I actually just sold today this 1959 Heinerli card. This is a German card, so you can see the German writing on the back. So it's a beautiful, beautiful piece.
There we go. Okay guys, it's playoff hockey time. Picked up a few hockey slabs right now. We got the Suzuki Young Guns. We also got a Quinn Hughes Upper Deck SPX. Love the design on these cards. The Hughes is numbered to $299. We have Andrew here. Great deals always at the Bay Area show. Always hit up this table. Love it. Tons of singles, which I love going through. A few extra boxes. We have a $25 right here. All your sports organized. Appreciate it, Andrew.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
All right, guys. Any of these faces look familiar? We have a bunch of different YouTubers today all hanging out at the Bay Area show. You guys want to shout out your channels real quick?
New Rock TV. Sticks and Seams. Mr. Fisher Bike.
Sweet. So what are you guys, some of your pickups from today?
Favorite. Little 70. You came to get a slab for that price. I got it for 40. Little bulk deal. You guys know me. And then a little 58 All-Star needed.
I picked up the cheapest Griffey auto in the box. I did a little deal here at the end. I got a nice Bichette Mojo.
Add another Devers to the PC right here. This is a finest, numbered to 50. His rookie year. Didn't pay 120. Got a good deal on this. But there you go. Thank you.
Always doing deals over here.
Oh yeah.
Hit me up on Hobby Heaters on Instagram, Twitter. I'll hook you up on some deals. Let's do it.
Always does. And you can take a look at some of the stuff over here as well. You want some Mahomes, you want Mookie Betts, you want some of your other players like Kyler Murray, has them all here over here. All right, guys. So stuff you don't see every day. We're talking about 1933, how it's a very important year. Take a look at these. These are some of the tattoo orbits. Really, really cool. A full collection of these over here. But then on top, there's some other 33 cards. Take a look at this. Some of the Gaudies as well. With the DeLong card. There, I don't know Bill, but there's a lot of Hall of Famers in that set as well. Really, really cool stuff. Things that you can't pass up on when you see it at a card show. Okay guys, we're here with special guest today, Hype Brothers. They're gonna do the trivia question. You see it at every card show. All right, so let's go over the trivia question.
What year is Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card?
So put that down in the description down below. Let me know if you guys get it. All right guys, so some of the higher end stuff you can see at the card show. We have a 2009 Mike Trout autograph as a PSA 10. The Vlad Guerrero black as a 10. These cards are really tough to find as a 10 because the black border is chipped really easily. But also take a look at some of the boxes that are over here. With the 2011 update, the Sapphire. We got some Otanis getting shown off right now as well. With the 93 Upper Deck SP, and you have a Prism box. Some really, really awesome stuff you don't see every day. All right guys, so I'm trying to broker a deal right now for a 1980 Nolan Ryan as a PSA 10. It was on list, one of the buyers ended up reaching out to me for it. This dealer over here has the Nolan Ryan as a 10 at his house. So we're trying to work a deal out right now, figure out what the best price is, how we can end up shipping that out. You guys just stay tuned for a few minutes. So the Ryan is back at the dealer's home. It's part of his PC. I mean, you don't see a PSA 10 every day, especially in a card that's older like that. It's a 1980s. So we're talking about something that's 41 years old. We're going to be working on that deal on Monday. That's when he's going to get back home and send some pictures. So it's not going to be in this vlog. I will let you guys know in another video if this deal ends up going through or not, or in the comment section down below. Anyways, let's go back to the show.
Yeah, believe it or not, Tua. Everyone's trying to get him. He's a cheap buy right now. A lot of anticipation. That AFC East division is, besides Josh Allen, that's a quarterback division. And based on last year's draft class, Tua, if I saw any other quarterbacks right now, people are asking about Mac Jones being a Patriot. See what happens with him, see if he gets some snaps. And then other than that, people are still looking for Herbert, Burrow, just waiting for the preseason, waiting for everything to pop.
So easily the best cards today have been Vlad, Acuna, and basketball. I've gotten a lot of requests for just random Tampa players, Kermeyer and some other players, Wander Franco. But low end has sold a lot better than high end. Lots of 8s, lots of 9s. People are okay with that. Mostly breakers looking to fill boxes, pre-packs and Razes and whatnot that they're trying to fill.
So today everybody's looking for football undercomps, way undercomps, a little bit of baseball undercomps, everything way undercomps. You're not selling anything at the shows if you're not 70% of comps. I'm telling you that right now. But most of the stuff that I've been asked for is Mahomes, Kyler, like I said, some baseball. A lot of basketball is kind of fizzling out a little bit, so now that they're getting through the playoffs, not as many people asking for basketball. But the other stuff, the only way I'm selling it is if I take an L. So other than that, some wax. I got rid of a NFL Prism hobby box today. Other than stuff like that, you're not really going to get probably what you're looking for price-wise on the cards. For what I'm seeing, everybody just wants to beat you up on your cards. So if you want to sell cards, price them low.
Always try to make deals as you're walking out the door. Sometimes you want to pick up some more inventory. A dealer wants to make some more cash for the day. So end up picking up these 3 last minute, literally, and they'll be good trade bait for future shows.
What's up, guys? Here at the show, and we're here with none other than Money Mitch and Anthony, aka Bobby Hustler right here, baby. And we ended up making a deal. I ended up getting some cash and also some other really cool cards that I wanted to, and unfortunately gave away an absolute goat away to Money Mitch, but I know it's in good hands. Going ahead and going back in his collection. But at the end of the day, you can't really keep anything, sometimes you got to get some more cash towards you. It was super hard for me to let go, but I know everything's going to work out in the end. I'll definitely be looking towards one in the future. I'm a young guy and I know I can find another one. Mitch, thank you for the deal, my man. Yeah, bro. Appreciate it, buddy. What is up, guys? After the card show, and I want to explain really what happened with that whole deal. So we had the Babe Ruth, and yes, I did end up selling it and getting also some cards in return as well. But the reason why I did it is that I was way over positioned in cards. I just had way too much money at the time in cards, and the reason why is because I found something very insane I want to show you guys. This is a Cap Anson SGC4. The pop on these is extremely low. I think there's less than 100 that are higher, and he was one of the greats in his era, over 3,000 hits in his career. Super insane card. Even had a good amount of home runs too, even though this was during the dead ball era. So I wanted to go and show you guys this, and even the back too, just to check out and to show you that most of these cards, basically when they were made, people put them in binders and stuff, and they peeled off a lot. So just the fact that I have one that is a 4 is a very insane grade, especially considering it just came out before the turn of the century. It's one of the original Allen and Ginters, and in order to keep that, I had to make a bigger move, which was to sell the Ruth. And to be completely transparent with you guys, I did do it at a little bit of a loss, but at the end of the day, it was worth it to get your capital back. And sometimes you do have to cut losses in certain points. It does suck losing that, but it's going to be on my list and one of the cards I want to get back, along with that Bowman Mantle that I also lost due to the FBI little video, if you guys want to check that out and see what happened there. But anywho, that is the whole story, and thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for checking it out. Collect on.
Dirty man mustache.
Have a good time here.
There we go.
Relaxing.
Vlog on a vlog. Oh, there we go. We're gonna get 3 vlogs going.
It's like Inception.
Hold on, we gotta get 4.
It's like Inception, bro.
I'll put it on the story. So
We got another vlog going. With another one. There we go. Vlogception, guys. All right, so real quick, I wanted to do a quick shout out. Friend Matt from Siesta Key Sports gave me this World Series ball. It's signed by Grant Balfour, I believe. So I'm gonna throw this in the background. It's a good piece of Rays history. Our first World Series. So that goes right there. This is in all the future videos. Thank you again, Matt. I really appreciate it. So here's my mail day. First, got some Flaherty's. So image variation from Bowman. 2014 refractor. And then another one right here from Bowman, number to 150. Can't go wrong. These are all like $5 to $10 cards. I think he's one of the top 5 pitchers in baseball. Next, some Ryan Garcias. Undefeated still, so you never know. I'm just going to guy him now and put him off to the side. Some Cejudos. So this is a variation right here. This is the bronze variation. And you have 2 base here. Again, these are like dollar cards. Makes no sense. As a runner, this is a really cool card. This is a Roger Bannister rookie card. Really, really great shape. Record holders of the world, number 7. Very, very sharp with that. It was like $3. You're talking about someone who broke the 4-minute mile. If you're a runner, you know how important that is. Next, I got some cricket cards. So, a lot of pre-war. I know this is a lot older card, or newer card, I should say. This was like in the 70s. But a lot of pre-war right here. The Players' Cigarettes. So, a few rookies with that. I'm almost done with my pre-war rookie cards for cricket. I have like 2 or 3 more that I need to grab. And then I'm going to be done with that and chase after a few other names. So pretty happy with that collection. And then I can't wait to share that research with you guys as well. Have a lot of resources I've been building up with that. So you'll see a lot more videos coming out soon for cricket. No one's talking about cricket cards. So I'm going to be one of the first YouTubers that does that. Next, we have an Arnoldus Chapman as E9. I mean, if he goes the Mariano Rivera route with the Yankees, can't pass it up. I think I picked this up for $15 and it costs more to grade anyways. Beautiful looking card, numbered to 2011, Mike Trout's rookie year. So I can see this going up long term. Next, I picked up a Devers All-Star Game. So I think these normal cards are way overproduced. I wouldn't want to hold these long term. But this is the All-Star Game stamp right here. So it's a lot lower of a pop. Picked this up for $13 or $14. And it's already graded too. I mean, it's less than the cost of grading. It's a 9. And it's very low pop as a Devers. Devers is raking. So you can tell I always buy his stuff. My favorite card to pick up, and this was expensive, but I still really wanted it. This Rogers Hornsby. Really, really cool card. Hornsby is a St. Louis Cardinals legend. This is the one he ended up getting traded. But still, a really beautiful card. Added to my Gaudy collection. And I want to end it off on that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I know it's not an out-of-state video, but I will be going to Columbus in 2 weeks. So there's the Columbus Card Show, and then I want to go check out Card Collector 2, also Ryan's card shop the following day. So if you guys are excited for that video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you there.